Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Geoguessr. As always, a 2-minute time limit, and let's see the world. Okay, nice. Well, we are somewhere coastal. This feels, a little bit sort of Mediterranean, maybe? Let's head for, signage. What did that say? Let's see, what does that say? Alcala di Sievert. Well, okay, Circo Smile something. Okay, well, that's not going to help me. Where are the oh, hang on, what does that say? Ascensores. Really? What does that mean? Elka SA. Okay, we're going to need something a little better than this. I can't. What does that say? La Tropicana? Cerveza beer. Beer. Okay, so this is obviously a tourist place because they have multiple language signage all over the place here. So where indeed are we? Very, very tropical indeed. Looks pretty nice. But I don't know which country we're in. I still really have no idea. Are we on some small island in the Pacific? Are we in the Mediterranean? Are we in South America? We need something better than all of this, I've got to say. AlbertVillas.com. Don't give it a .com. I need a... Oh, hang on. What does this say? Well, we have Spanish flag, German flag, French, and I guess that's British. Okay. Well, Europeans obviously love this place, so I guess we're in Southern Europe. Given the flags there and the languages that they speak. Oh, Segway tours, really. That's a .com as well. Segway Alcusebra.com. Wherever we are, it's something called Alcusebra. Let's say we are down in southern Spain, and let's hope. Not too bad. Okay, 4,378 points for the first round. That I will definitely take as a win. And there's Alcusebra there, just a little further north on the eastern Spanish coast. Next round. Right, okay, we are in a nondescript forest. We love these. Let's hope that we can find something a little more descript. Okay, this feels very Scandinavian now. Red buildings, specifically this sort of colour of red, is, in my mind, very, very typical of parts of Sweden and almost all of Norway. So let's see, what does that say? Okay, okay, we may be in Finland actually, because given their sign there that I'm pretty sure was legible at some point, but I don't seem to find my way back to the place where it was. I seem to think there were a lot of A's with umlauts, which just put me in the mind of something in Finland. So I reckon it could be Swedish, so maybe Finnish-Swedish border is what I'm thinking. We're getting on a better road here. This is good. What can we see? Just some houses. Come on, give me a road sign. Okay, right. Kumpumäki. That sounds more Finnish to me than it does Swedish. Yeah, this is very Finnish. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get any more specific than that. But I guess the base of population is probably in the south of the country where it's a little warmer. So let's drop the pin somewhere. Let's see, around there. 95 miles away. Well, not bad at all. That is another 4,500 point round, and we're doing pretty well. We're almost certainly going to break 10,000 on the next round. And we may get a very good overall score if our luck holds out. Let's see. Okay, they are driving on the left. Interesting. So are we in Australia, perhaps? Let's see. It looks kind of Australian. But it's a big country. We need a bit more specific than that. Can we find a road sign that has distances on it to cities or something like this? Here we go. Beverage. What does that say? Let's see. Beverage Bird World. That's hard to say. Hampton Court Maze. Really? They have a copy of a Hampton Court Maze. Hampton Court is in England. It has a very famous hedge maze. Let's see. Wherever it is, they seem to... I'm definitely going to go Australia with this, but I'm not going to be able to go any more specific than that, I don't think. What does this sign say here? Fire danger period. Stop blurring the sign, Google. I need to read what it says. That's not going to happen, though. Let's see. We've got about 40 seconds to work out if we can get any closer to this. City of... What does that say? Whittle something? Oh, Whittlesea. So I was trying to read the little right bottom. There we are. We're in Victoria. vic.gov.au. We're in the state of Victoria, which is down here. It's small. Excellent. Can we find Whittlesea? That would be great. We have 20 odd seconds in which to do so. It's not appearing at that level of zoom. Oh, come on. If we can find Whittlesea, then we are in a very good situation. If not, no, I'm just going to have to drop a pin and guess. There we go, less than 20 miles away. Well, that was a pretty large dose of luck. There it was, just Whittlesea, just a little north of Melbourne, and 4,897 points so far. This is a really great game. I don't like the look of this. Low resolution imagery, wide open plains, telegraph poles, no trees, or very few. So this is not going to go well. I don't think we're going to find much here. I think our luck finally ran out. So can we at least find out that they're driving on the right? There's nobody here. There's nothing here. I feel sorry for this Google driver because he or she had to drive down this featureless road. It must have been the most boring day. Let's see. We have just a few trees here and mailboxes and no signage. We just got to a T-junction and it's just more dirt roads. This is terrible. Well, we're just going to have to guess somewhere in the mid-United States, I think. But what, does that doesn't necessarily hold true. We could be anywhere in the world here, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen anything here that pins us to any specific place. I'm sure there have been clues, but I haven't seen them. No, we've got to go for the central US, right? We have 20 odd seconds, so I'm just going to have to switch to the map in about 10, and let's quickly drop a pin. And now let's just go for it. Let's say we're in Kansas. That has worked out fairly well for me in the past. A couple of states over. Okay, Colorado. We're actually in southeastern Wyoming, not far from Cheyenne. 3,224 points. Not as good a round, but that could have been far, far worse, certainly. 17,000. I think we have a good chance of getting a 20, but only if we can find out where we are here. And this looks very Russian, and Russia can be the death of a round of Geoguessr. Getting Russia can just spike your chances. Yes, that was Cyrillic. Because I have no idea how to tell one end of Russia from the other, and it's a huge country. So I almost inevitably end up clicking a pin near Moscow, and about half of the time I get some points, and about half the time I get practically 0 points, because it's way out in the east. Yeah, unless I can find a road number or something. I really need to work on my Russia rounds. There is no doubt quite a lot of stuff that you can go on, because there's quite a lot of stuff that you can go on anywhere. And I just don't know any of the tricks. There's just every single part of Russia to me looks the same as pretty much any other that I've ever seen on Geoguessr. What is it with Russian people always walking on down the side of the street with things? People walk a long way in Russia, it seems. Well, we will just carry on here, but I don't think I can't imagine there's a single thing that could show up that could tell me where we are. So we may end up with very little coming out of this. I don't think we're going to hit 20,000, which I thought we might. But let's just drop a pin somewhere near Moscow and see. Oh, okay. So that actually worked out in our favor, but it was pure fluke that it did. We were only 163 miles away and got 4,210 points. So that's a pretty damn good overall round. 21,232. That's definitely one of the best scores that I've done a Let's Play on. Very, very, very happy with that. I hope you did well as well. Please feel free to share your scores and your links in the comments section. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another round of Geoguessr.